It's not been as cold as that time you played Mark Williams.
Slides off one of those reds. There's two reds at the bottom of the pack that are available. Oh, this looks good. Excellent. Yeah, good shot.
Seven.
This is where he's normally so good. See a little bit of evidence through this break, this cue ball control.
Fifth.
The loose red. Just at the... We've got to finish low on it. Yeah, lovely.
20.
Beautiful shot.
But they're a snag.
Wow. Could be here for a little while because Judd Trump won't be doing much. Unless he's got a gap. He may have left a gap, you know. Yeah, does. And he's played a good one. Yeah, couldn't agree more, Phil. I think there's a lot of evidence of that against... Oh. Well, almost went wrong. Trying to put a red safe with a 30-point lead. Possible pot to the green pocket. Once again, playing it with... He's going to be leaving a red should he miss, so here goes.
One.
Oh, that was just a wonder.
Seven.
Well, let's let that one go. Yeah, good recovery.
$50.
There may be one
20.
red into the left centre pocket. Yeah, but that red, it is available into the left. So he had a look at it earlier.
31.
Lovely shot. And a nice angle now just to split up these. Yeah, lovely. Beautiful. Good stuff, this, Phil.
Yes, the key shot in this frame, undoubtedly the recovery pot. Unlike Mark Allen to make one positional error in a frame, let alone two. But he papered over the cracks.
$45. 51. $59.
Oh, the snooker gods say no. But in 2 scoring visits.
Yeah, crowds have been great all week, haven't they? As you said, packed to the rafters. Not the best. Didn't get the cue ball far enough. He's taking it on. Is it there? Oh. Has he got the cover? I think he has. Yeah. First pot off the mark. Nice little kiss.
$7.
Oh, he's played this nicely.
10. 11.
Back up for blue or ball colour here. Oh, look at that for his shot. Look at that for his shot.
17.
Wow. Just wonderful cue par. Needs to bounce this cue ball. Not easy. No, he's got it. He's got it. Great shot.
Yes, in the black.
Yeah, here's the shot again. I say, you can't see the pocket when he's down on that shot, and that's why it's called a blind pocket, but beautifully played. May bring them into play. Red just to hold up, but he's okay.
Then Trump.
$50. $58. 64.
Yeah, this is the start we wanted, Phil, from both players. Have a lot of hype and start off a little bit slow. This one certainly hasn't done that at all. It's been a wonderful break. He's had to work very hard for it, in and out of balk a couple of times.
Winning frame, which he's already done, to making a century. He's very proud of his century break totals and wants to.
79.
Can he come up with a magical plant here? Or a double? A double? Yeah, why not?
Out of the window,
Of 2 cushions, possibly 3. Let's see. Has he got enough spin on it? Go on. Go on. Oh, it's not bad. I think he's knocked it on, you know. Fantastic. He's already played. He really is such a talent, such a shot maker.
in the entire campaign last time around.
110.
That is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What a shot that is. Wow.
We're referring Judd to the Monopolies Commission. He's got the hot shots all to himself. He's back on level terms. But whatever you do...
One.
Just below the pack or the red that's close to this bottom right corner pocket. Trying to put it in an area here. No.
5. Mark Allen, 5. Wow, miss. Wow, miss.
And now, because no contact was made, he will be warned by the referee, Brendan Moore.
Yeah, no problem.
I can't let that one go. He wasn't gutted, I can tell you.
This looks short, is it? Is it going to reach? Is it going to reach? Yeah, picked another one out. Cue ball gone very close to the green pocket though.
Wow. The trump full. 1.
Said he would have been okay.
Good trump.
Yeah, good way to cue ball.
Wow. Mark Allen, 4.
There's already evidence of Mark Allen's game plan here. He's going to play tough snooker. He's going to bide his time and try and, when he gets his chance, he's able to score just as well as Trump is, but he's going to and then pounce when the opportunity arises. This green pocket seems like a magnet at the moment. Ooh, almost.
Alan the first to blink. Multiple kisses.
1.
Oh, this is a wonderful shot.
Five.
Oh, this looks very good. Right-handed as well. Look at this for a shot.
9.
Making a sizable contribution,
17.
even tougher.
He's got to stay high on the black here. The cue ball. Leave himself an angle, which he has done. Now he's got a perfect angle here. There you go. Well, that's pretty good. He settled for that. Excellent shot.
$33. $41.
And that's why he's just dropped it in. He's
49.
afraid of it a little bit.
He plays the black,
Good trump.
taking the cue
49.
ball in and out of balk.
1.
Yeah, good pot. He may do indeed, and what a nice shot that was. Excellent. Look straight from here.
9.
So it is a double or a safety shot. Well, he's played a good shot though. We'll be happy with that. Excellent snooker. As he left the red. But not an easy pot this at all. Just I'm gonna look at the angle. Yeah, you hear a good shot from the... This looks good. This looks very good indeed. Excellent shot. Wow, well played. Good shot. But this time...
1.
just felt earlier if you got that pink out, it just put it. And from blue to pink, it's certainly going to be
9.
Alan will need every colour on the table.
put him a point ahead. So pink would only put him 7 ahead with the 7 remaining, of course, with the black.
30.
But this is the shot. Oh, this is fantastic. Have a look at this for a shot. Absolutely.
But it was. And now Mark Allen has pinched the frame from nowhere. A 30. So this frame, then the interval. One was a small PTC event in Gloucester.
Great opener.
Eight. Four.
Judd Trump starts contemplating about disturbing.
20.
We will have a look at the pack here. As long as you have to be a little bit careful. Not going into the pack this time, just peeling off the loose red. There's one loose red at the bottom of that little bunch of 5. As you look, that's not too bad. We'll settle for that. So that's handy. Drop in for the pink here.
32.
Further evidence of Trump's abundant cue power, but the
Oh, this looks very good indeed.
43.
You know, when you win frames, as Mark Allen did.
50.
that's why this match has got the makings of.
Trump up to 2 definitely looks sharper, particularly when he gets his chance. Proven very tough to shake himself.
57.
Needed to miss that pink, so frame not over yet.
Not the time or place to do anything outlandish.
Judd Trump.
You look at the balls at the moment surrounding the black, one on the side.
And that's why Judd Trump just nestled into the reds there. He didn't want to disturb them. He certainly doesn't want to disturb that red. towards this right corner pocket. And there you see it. He's knocked the red out. Well, he couldn't get on the black, but he can certainly get on the pink. It's there. Excellent shot, and he's got a nice angle on the pink. He can play for these two reds. Now let's have a look at these two reds. Yeah, nicely played. And held for the black. Now,
$23.
just made it. Yeah. It's okay. He's on the
38.
And now the escape is well.
Oh, this is just brilliant snooker from Mark Allen here. Well, he's gone about this break.
41.
Didn't have much to play with. I know it's early days, Phil, but he steals this for a second time, this frame.
50. $56.
What a gutsy break this has been. A hammer blow! What a clearance! Judd Trump has made the highest break of the match. People still taking their seats after the interval.
Take your seats quickly and quietly, please.
But every credit to his opponent.
It's the close frames.
Yeah, and Alan McManus is right. It's these long matches, and you got two players who are. And actually, I mean, that clearance in the last frame that Mark Allen made, that gives you.
Really on his game, not getting bogged down on the front foot. Be in touch coming back this evening.
Obviously, still be behind at 5-4, but that'd be very manageable. Even a 3-2 loss, he'd be far from out of it, but he wants to win this little session.
Foul.
No, it's just a wonderful bit of cueing. It really is.
One.
Okay, he's going to be disappointed because he's wrong side.
Seven.
Oh, I don't think he's done anything.
Good shot, 40.
Yeah, disappointing not to be on one. He just took a couple of moments there just to accept it and then try and play the good.
Of course, it's easy to say this now he's in the final and leading, but Mark Allen, I think, made quite a good decision actually going home after. Safety's got to be good in this match because they're both so aggressive.
Yeah, that's wonderful. There's a lot of drag on the cue. Also played it in quite a clever way. That he wasn't leaving anything. The only red he could leave was the one who's playing.
9.
He wasn't clinical enough. So this is
17.
a frame that he needs to win right here and now. Three great long pots in this frame and some excellent safety. But that is unforgivable. Incredible. Yeah, concern for Judd, but wow. If you're Mark Allen, absolutely delighted to see that. You got to jump all over that.
Seven. $15. $23.
Yeah, it's developed those two.
31.
Just looks a picture of concentration and focus, doesn't he? Cue ball control. For balls to go in quite easily. So that's an option.
39.
It comes with risk. Don't want to leave the cue ball on the cushion. He has played it. In the end, missed it by a mile.
1. $6.
I may have the angle. Oh, you got to pot the pink, Judd.
Judd trump.
And he's got it. Judd Trump was out.
Yeah, and as per usual, it's the easy stuff that's letting the player down. And those are the ones that have cost him.
7.
Or, say, should.
Well, he's been ice cool in this situation in frames, Alan. We've seen it in the last two in this final. And if he can put this one away, then the opportunity is there for a big lead coming back this evening. Trump really needs to regroup.
15.
Brown and blue needed for a 4-1 lead.
90.
Mark Allen, of course, himself missed that tricky red with the white close to the side cushion. Wasn't. And you can see just from his body language, he's really starting to fancy it now. Got Trump under pressure. That red goes towards the corner.
1.
You get so much confidence from that. And this is, well, it's a 1. Just barely hit hard enough to hold the cue ball for the black.
9. 70. $25.
Yeah, and that finally did go 6-1 behind there as well. Just by getting that huge lead, establishing that dominant position, forcing your opponent to chase, knowing. It's pretty straight. May go up for the blue. Yep. Just because it was so straight.
Take a really big one into the evening session.
45. $53.
Go up for blue or bolt color.
61. $67.
Yeah, he's made some excellent clearances, and in this frame he's got...
Yeah, he won those 3 tournaments last year, of course, but this today has been far more impressive.
81. $88.
Been a pretty faultless frame, this.
95.
Black then for his 5th century of this year's Champion of Champions.
Yeah, immaculate break. When he landed straight in the red to the left corner pocket, but
103.
that's a blemish.
Mark Allen mistake to get in. He didn't make one, so he's got to get it himself. Of course, he was doing that in the last frame with good long pots to stay in touch. That's assuming he gets in again.
150.
Yeah, it's very difficult to impose yourself on someone that's playing this well.
3 in the last year himself. He's got the winning feeling as well, the winning formula.
124.
Terrific stuff, this.
130.
From the Antrim man. How much he's in control of this final. He's going to take some stopping on the colours in the decider, so these matches can turn, but from Trump's perspective, he doesn't want to leave it until tonight to come back. He wants to make it closer here this afternoon.
That is a mistake from Mark Allen.
One.
Yeah, it's...
I don't think he played the cannon at all. I think he just mishit it slightly. Got the pot. This is good though. Just blocked past the yellow.
Mark Allen. 12.
Yeah, slight adjustment. The opposite could be the case. He could be a long way behind.
Yeah, decided to go back up for blue with a sort of element of safety.
Seven.
Yeah, now wrong side of the blue.
Mark Allen, 80.
No doubt, though, Mark Allen's got the balance back in his game again. I think a lot of people felt. Whereas now he's playing some really good safety, yes, but he's also in the mood to attack.
I think it's very nice to have that sort of game to fall back on if you don't feel you're... I think the biggest difference is he's seen the shots and getting down and playing them. I think a lot of time last season...
21.
And now he's closing in on a pretty formidable lead here.
$28. Mark Allen.
But it made a big difference.
Didn't hit that well at all.
$8.
Nice played. The straight cannon on the red, and it's okay.
Good job. 13.
Yeah, he's trying to stay on the pink because a red and a pink. Trump needs a snooker. And it's going in. It wasn't.
Yeah, that was a very weak attempt, that pot. Worryingly so. Nowhere near the pocket, that cut. It wasn't difficult.
Well, And I would say this final turned on one shot. It was actually... And he's now just 4 from victory. We've got 2 more to play this afternoon. So not a clean frame, but Alan has won it all the same. That's all he cares about ultimately. He's ploughing on here. At the end of the day, you've got to get to 10 to win. There's no rule about how the frames are won, but clearly...
One. Five.
Mark Allen's not the sort who would take his foot off the gas either, because he's well aware of Trump's capabilities.
12. $80. $23.
Another one, just a typical Mark Allen shot. Beautiful little cannon, beautiful touch.
$30. $38.
Again, had the angle to go into the 6 reds, but
$44.
just having a look there. No plants on to this right corner. Well, it could get to the angle. You had to hit that first red pretty thin.
58.
But he's brushed the blue. And not on that red to middle.
Well, I say nothing to do with the cue ball. I thought he would fully come.
I like the way Alan's played this week, particularly last night. Brown for the extra points, so it's 2 snookers needed here. Otherwise it's 7-1.
Mark Allen. 65.
Trump returns to the table, as I say, 2 snookers.
One.
Bullies that red in, so if he can take it down. Kind of sums it up, doesn't it? The fact he's missed that, he's obviously, as I say, he's trying to... Trump's seen enough here. Confidence coming back this evening. Just lost a few close frames, some good clearances from Allen early on, and then the last 3.
1. Nine.
Could have hit him much better. Cue ball didn't stay in the middle of the table. That's why.
Oh dear.
Good trump.
It's just
14.
not happening.
One.
Have been the bedrock for this performance. Two wonderful frames to steal.
Well, out of nowhere. Completely mishits that one.
One. Seven. Ten.
Oh, Judd. Well,
80.
huge visit.
$26.
Well, as I said earlier, the World Grand Prix final between them. Judd Trump at his best can reel frames off in no time at all.
33. $41.
Well, three more pots he needs here to salvage something from the afternoon. Yeah, and he was nowhere near. Wow. Put himself under it there.
One.
Or could Mark Allen?
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Oh, just flicked the black.
Mark Allen, 6.
Yeah, it's finding it so hard to find a good shot, Judd, at the moment. It's, as I said, if he loses this frame, I can't see any way back. A frame loser or frame winner, whoever makes the mistake. That yellow.
Ram. Judd Trump, 1.
Why hit it so hard? Why hit it so hard? Just make sure the pot. And wow.
1.
Now he's obviously chosen just to try and play for the respot.
Foul.
Well, I think there's going to be a handshake. Regardless of that, it's been Mark Allen's afternoon.
All of that said, Neil, I think it's fair to assume that
His form would have to dip, I think, for that to turn around, or
The trump 5.
the intimidating upside about Judd Trump, about it's all conjecture. What we do know is that this has been the
yes, it wasn't an easy up and down from him. Well, he needs the red to go safe here. He lost control of it a little bit. So far and wide across the table, it's hard to cover them all. That's what I'm saying. You hit
The
it
trump 1.
a fraction too hard and something.
the Reds not in conventional positions, but they're okay.
1. Eight. 15.
I mean, guaranteed to make enough to get the frame one here, but he could get do some damage.
22. $29.
Well, if he rolls his red in, the black will go to the same pocket as the red. He just
44. 52.
didn't have the angle to just screw in behind the reds. Now he had to play it two cushion way. That cue ball to stop. I think he's okay. Yes, he is. Get the feeling that Mark Allen was forced into the long red, which he missed, and he sat and watched ever since.
$68.
It's yet another century.
$73.
It's a minor irritation, but positivity with freedom for a while as he tries to pull back. Of course, the pendulum of pressure will eventually swing back towards him, but right now... The boot was on the other foot when they met in the... And Trump had to dig very deep indeed, put together a 91 in frame 18 to cross the line. Prevailing emotion.
This is where he is.
Five.
We didn't really know a lot about that. He thought he'd hit a red, I think. Is he playing here brown off the cushion, perhaps? Interesting shot, this. Gets it right. Mark Allen's in trouble. It's just wriggled past it.
Could have been.
I think in his attempts to not go into his bunker and
One.
not going to grind his way through 4 or 5 frames in a row. He's got to win them in the style he's been playing all week.
Eight. One.
Yes, for him to get onto the black, he wants to... It's the chance he'd been waiting for this evening.
Eight.
In all 4 matches he's played, including... It's a prerequisite of success in modern snooker. Heavy scoring, certainly at this level.
23. Thirty-one. $39.
Yeah, I could shot that because with the blue away from his spot. Yeah, well, it's just shy of where he really wants to be. But nowhere near enough to stop him. Now with the wrong side of the blue, the red into. He's got the right blend, hasn't he? He's a very tight player these days. He doesn't leave before Judd made any inroads tonight.
51.
He's happy to share the frames with this.
Yes, and he's renowned on the circuit as having a steely temperament, doesn't buckle.
Well, he made very sure of the red, but in doing so, he's not finished on the colour very well. You know, there's a glimmer for Judd Trump, but not if this goes in.
late on. Now Alan moved on that one.
One.
Yes, he's probably going to get a snooker here, but he'll be splitting up those two balls in the process. Yeah, not really what he was looking for, to be honest. I don't think Judd really gained much by potting that red, personally.
Two. Good trump.
Green ball, play it gently. He's done that.
Foul.
Well,
Good trump. Six.
it's not as bad as it looks. I think if he had to hit something other than the... Getting interesting though, isn't it?
It's been one of those tournaments. This would be a massive blow for Mark Allen if he were to lose this. We've reverted to
Mark Allen.
can Mark Allen move within a frame?
Beautifully struck that one. There's too many good players on at the top end of the tour for one player to dominate for long. That's why he's going to hit a peak at some point and he's going to do damage. And I think this is the week where that's all began. Defends his UK Championship in York coming up the week after next. I think he just said with Brendan there, just kill him out where the...
Ninth.
Try to dislodge those two red.
26.
Yeah, the pink might be looking offline because the black perhaps was away from his own spot. Either way, none of that really... Well, he's worried about him behind the green. Didn't want Judd coming back to the table at all, obviously. So, it's kind of a...
One.
And now from here, you would confidently expect him to... The key, though, not whether we confidently expect it, whether he does.
7.
Yeah, he's a different player at the moment, isn't he? We had that, he had that spell where he wanted to change his game a little bit, but he didn't want to take away the... And if he gets his frame to go 9-3 up against Judd Trump the way he's been playing...
Yes, Mark Allen said earlier this week
90.
in this match he's played at 24 seconds a shot, which is
25.
Yeah, 2 scoring visits to the table, so not a shot in between with the snooker, which he put Judd in, so he didn't really give him anything. In
37.
a pretty watertight frame for Mark Allen.
Mark Allen's work is almost done. He's 1 frame away from an 18.
For once, quite wayward there, missed that red. It's a long way back, isn't it? Although we did see 9-4 in the Tour Championship overturned. Yes, I mean that Masters final. Sure, that was very satisfying for him.
But despite the But if he could finish it at 10-3, that would be
Well, he thought he saw a plant. Well, what a chance this is to get this match done, and as you said earlier, because you can't do it all the time. That's basically the reason for it.
Seven.
congestion being eased.
Now, does the black go anywhere near its own spot? The green is... But he can make do with the pink in play, where he isn't necessarily using the cushions, just playing in the middle of the table. Again, that's absolutely A1. Things can just get further out of control in these breaks. You've got a chance to recover it straight away. But he recovers nicely.
You know, they also... He's shown on multiple occasions he's made of granite.
48.
Didn't win last week in Tianjin. He was beaten by Stephen Maguire, but getting to the final here, it was And he's on the brink. At times, probably to his detriment. But he's got the balance right now, that's for sure.
In goes the pink. Mark Allen.
69.
It's been a dominant display. How fitting it would be. Oh, what a shame. Never mind. That was a minor consideration. The major job has been